Welcome back everyone on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Plucking the quill, we have to find a speak to Goodwin. The last time we met Alfred, he was beautiful. Oh, let's put on the hood, otherwise they will excommunicate us using a medieval term. Okay.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Okay, we are in the area, so it should be over there. Announcements.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Alfred, and he is calling the children to arms.
Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Okay, we had the token, but we have to tail her. Also, we have to find the. Seems like we have to find the quill.
Going to fall!
Alfred looks good for now. Looks like a really good person.
Get off me, you oaf!
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't scrub on nothing! Get your fat hands off me, cow breath!
Cow breath, you little street rat.
No! Get off!
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I do not, but maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Elwyn and Wigbert. They see everything. Go on, Esobert. It's yours for the taking.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
He's so brave, like a young King Alfred.
He'll crack his head like a fresh hen's egg. I'm going to do it. You see if I don't.
I'm just
Jump a little, to the sticky place. Jump!
Stop it, you grubkin!
Want to suicide himself.
Oh, it's high. Why is it so high? If I die, tell her I think only of her.
What are you doing all the way up here?
Don't try and stop me. I will get that flower, and then she'll see how much I love her.
A brave choice, little fellow.
Even if I get smashed on the ground like an overripe plum, I'm just getting my breath back. The climb was hard. I'm girding my, loins.
Lions, eh? Well, I could get it for you. I would hate to see such a ferocious flame snuffed out.
I mean, if you insist. But I could get it if I wanted to. Just so you know. He missed! The stranger missed! That could have been Esselbert's mangled noggin. What a terrible shot!
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, Nosy! I'm starving!
Okay, we had to tail him before, but
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze.
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
Oh, God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
What a terrible show! Boo! Boo!
all these uneducated children is making the soldiers crazy.
Aid me. Be my ally.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotna.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
Turn around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right, no harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
There was no need to kill her.
Ha! That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the quill's meat mops, and you sent them scurrying off with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the Quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the Quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Sewers then. Yes. Ah. Ah, I'm coming.
Cast
So
about
there
this
must be
land,
guards
my friend.
here. Yeah, look at them.
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
Oh, thank you, little children. I don't know if you hear it, but there is an alarm, car alarm outside that is ringing. Okay, other children.
I didn't get nothing today.
I like the pretty I'm going to marry King Alfred, but Magister Battis and he's going to
stealing is
whisk me
wrong.
away from all this toil. Everyone died and left me alone on the streets.
Oh, enemies.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
I'm going to save you all. Let's see. He didn't hear nothing. He didn't feel a thing. Yeah, that was a little problem. Here. Careful, careful. Let's play it stealthy. Beautiful. I love when the stat mechanic works. Come on. Ah, nice, beautiful. This is the one that we hit before. Beautiful. Nice. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look at this place. Listen to the music. It's just great.
Now, Elwyn. You have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
Oh, ho, 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 ho. You didn't tell me.
Rend you, meat!
Beautiful. I love it. Fatality. Hey, we're not on the fire, please. Nice. You're running away. You didn't see me.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse
She
nearby.
said non requiescat in pace. Okay. The next is the 6. Report to Goodwin. Here we are.
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdor Bana. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
What does a reeve do, exactly, besides sniff around the king's coattails for the scent of praise?
I enforce and interpret the laws here. Not man's, but God's law. The natural laws that move the world and hold it together.
Well, if that keeps you busy.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger.
Okay.
Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with
So
your
he told
report.
us that the 6 is dead already. And we have to assist to the funeral to get the silver medallion. Who knows? Maybe. Guys, do you remember that on the Alliance map in our settlement there was another king in there was another piece in this area of Northumbria. Like 2 days ago I tried to click on it because I told Randy, show me the Alliance map. And when you click on it there is another quest.
Me knowing you.
There is another thing to do, another quest to do in Northumbria. But I think we will go after this one.
If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be
Is
the
the
proof.
6 really dead? Let's ask him. Should be here then.
Lord grant my brother Aelfir eternal bliss.
Only his face was burned. That seems like a strange accident. And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfirth was a brute.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on. And all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, He said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you, he is dead. You hear me? Dead. Leave me alone. I cannot betray my brother. Guards,
Okay.
protect me.
I think she has one piece of medallion. And never noticed it. Nobody will save you now.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now, but he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside, and Aelfrith will lead us all, risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Okay. Perfect, then is the 6. We have to wood ourselves, otherwise the citizens. Shit! It's over. When they say shit.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
The decay of English prose has been creeping. Not priests.
Here.
Aelfrith is dead, and we mourn him.
So let's get Aston close to Alfred.
Like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next Bishop of Winchester. And so we meet to discuss all worthy candidates and choose the man who will shepherd our flock.
The king is mine!
By God, it's true. The bishop lives.
Stand down, Goodwin.
They'll kill us all! God save
It's him, them.
Why do you defend this tarnished crown?
Enough, you scheming cur!
Greater men than you have died on my sword.
He's a zealot.
Hellfire! Your god!
It's over.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came. And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfus, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He wrapped himself in a death cloak to murder your king.
Shouldn't you rejoice at the death of a king? You are a heathen and a devil.
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Shall we go? No! There is... there is a hole. There is a hole here. He gave us a beautiful key, really. Guys, look at this. We have to... we have to kill one of the last magisters. But first I wanted to kill the oil. And then we can we have only to kill Gjorm Kjotversson. That will lead us to the father. That I think from his silhouette, I think it must be Alfred. Long hairs. Find the Order's temple. Maybe the temple will have one of the last clues
show me what lies ahead
to suggest us who is the father, and then I guess there would be the final
Singulus rebus longe, incomprehensibile gludas qui
the final
erat
battle.
discipulus es homine vi fishmonge, sed ut alloncam sum chanam.
You're all right.
You're alright.
Spread your wings, Sunan.
It's here.
If Aelfir's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
So here they were. They were working behind our shoulders.
This must be it. The door to Aelfir's secrets.
Look how many schools in the walls. Okay, we have this from the instrument.
I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it.
Bar doors. Not this one. Okay, I have to find the jar. Okay, here. This is from the father.
Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
And this reward, I fear about it. Speak to Alfred. And guys, we will speak to Alfred next time, because I want to leave you a bit want to leave you like this with a bit of suspicious. Who knows what is going to expect us as a reward, but so hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. I feel that we are closer to the ending of this another chapter. See ya the next time.